Okay, let's take another email here. Let me see. This is from Jessica. I am, Dear Yasmin, I am in love with a Brazilian black man, and we plan to marry. I have not told my family about him because they are racist and will not accept him. Do you think I should marry him first and then tell my family, or tell my family first and then have them try to talk me out of it? Signed, Jessica. Well, Jessica, I'm a strong. Let me tell you, because
Listen here, Jesse.
the thing is this, is that I truly believe that you need to do what you need to do, and honestly, whatever makes you feel right, I would, if it was me, I would not talk to my parents first. I would just go and get married, because the whole fact of them trying to talk you out of it is going to ruin your moment. It's going to ruin your whole, appreciation of the whole illusion of getting married, and, they could do it after it's too
And
late.
it is an illusion.
Armando!
Oh, come on. How many marriages end in divorce in this country?
60%, but there's 40%
Okay,
that actually work.
Okay, so 40%.
Not from experience that I'm
right,
talking about.
Right, nor am I. 40% of marriages work, right?
Yes.
All right, and I have to contradict you on this one. I think, you know what? I think you should tell your family. I think you should step up and say, listen, I love this man. Your ignorance is your problem. It is not my problem. I love him. I'm going to marry him. I hope that you can welcome him into our family and we can all get along. But if we can, Rodney King moment there for a second. but it's true. I mean, I hope you can welcome him into the family. But if not, then you know what? This is the man I love. I mean, as long as he's treating you well, as long as he loves you, you love him, it's a healthy relationship. Again, bye-bye, papi.
Once again, coming from the expert here.
Right.
If the ultimate goal here is to bring peace, of course, there's going to be some situations, but you always try to make the situation as best as you can and as comfortable for yourself. It's all about you. I'm sorry, Jessica. Yeah, it's all about you, Jessica. It's all about what's going to make you feel better. It's not about your family. It's about you. So if going to your family and telling them straight out before you get married makes you feel better, then that's what you do. If you think they're going to ruin your day and ruin your moment, then you wait till after. It's about you. It's not about, I'm pissed off and I'm going to go do this and I'm going to do that because that's right.
And I'm not saying you should do it angry. Absolutely not. This is all about love. This is the man that you
love.
love.
Oh, it's real love. I can tell him
This is love. This is the man you love. You need to stand up for the man you love. And I'm guessing you also love your family because, obviously the question is there, so you're taking your family's feelings into consideration. You need to step up and say, you know what? This is the man I love. I'm not saying you have to love him, but can you at least be open to the fact that I love him? And then they will or they won't. There's no anger that has to be there. You're just saying, this is who I am, this is how I feel, this is who I love. And then if they continue to be ignorant and not welcome him or not love you enough to be supportive of the man that you love, then you know what? That's really their problem. Again, there's no anger that needs to be there. I think you say it, you speak your piece, you hold your ground, and you move forward. There's no anger that needs to be there.
No, the whole thing is, Jessica, you do whatever you need to do for yourself. It's about you. It's about you feeling good and whatever works for you. And your family's secondary on this one. So whatever it works for you is the right thing. There is no right or wrong. It's whatever works for you. Okay. Peace.
Peace? I'm peaceful. I'm a very peaceful man.
Okay, let's encourage our callers. Gentlemen, we need you. Armando really needs some support.
I need some backup, fellas.
We have all these women here emailing. Look at email after email.
Yeah.
But
and
I don't
it's
see
all
any
from
men
women.
today. I know.
There's no men's. Call us, 310-458-4950. Little backup here, fellas. I know you're at home watching TV. You're either watching TV or playing video games.
I'm not scared. I promise I won't attack. I promise I won't attack.
I got your back. Don't worry.
Yeah. And yeah, I got a lot of love for you guys. So, okay, next one. Dear Yasmin, my daughter is 19 years old. She just recently told me that she is dropping out of college to pursue an acting career. Oh, okay. Your career.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
I was furious since I have invested all of my hard earnings in sending her to private school for 12 years in order to prepare her for college. I want her to have a secure future, and an acting career is not going to give her that. Help. I want to save my daughter from the biggest mistake of her life. Signed, a concerned mother. Well, I'll let Armando in a little bit speak about the experience of that, but coming from an expert opinion, I really do believe that I understand your investment in your daughter, and I understand that you want to save her, but your daughter's an adult now, and you cannot save her. She needs to do what she needs to do, what's going to work for her. Either you're going to tell her that you cannot support her, but you still love her, and you're not going to judge her for it, and then she'll be close to you, or you're going to get angry with her and you're going to push her away. Because at the end of the day, your investment in her was your choice because you had expectations for her. And that's great. Everybody has expectations for their children, but there's no guarantees that your children are going to turn out the way you expect them to. And you can't really ask for that because they are their own individuals. So I suggest that you support your daughter in whatever her decisions are, and that way when she realizes maybe it wasn't for her, she'll go back to college. All she knows is she has her mom there for support and strength, which is what she really needs. And that's what I really encourage you to do.
And now, for the completely unexpert opinion, I agree. I think whether she's an adult or not, the fact is that she's an individual. She's a human being. And yes, it was your choice to support her and put her through college. Is it a bad idea to drop out of school to pursue acting? Maybe yes, maybe no. I mean, if she's got the skill set, if she's got what is required to really be a successful actor in this business, then maybe it's not a bad idea. As a matter of fact, the earlier you do it, the better, because the industry is very cruel to people who get a little bit older. I mean, there's an old saying: if a woman hasn't made it by 25, she's not going to make it. If a man hasn't made it by 28, he's not going to make it. And what they're saying by make it, I'm assuming, is either be stars or at least be able to pay their bills, pay their mortgage, and raise a family being a working actor. And that's a reality in the business. So if your daughter chooses to pursue acting, right now is actually a very good time for her to pursue acting. She can spend these next couple of years training, working, working, and seeing what the reality of it is. And then, you know, she's 24, 25. If she still wants to do it, if it really is in her, then there's nothing you can do. I mean, there's tons of actors in this city and that come from all over the world, and this is their dream, this is their goal. You can't sway them from it no matter what. You know, I mean, I remember the days when I was eating tuna fish sandwiches every single day and sleeping on my buddy's couch. That's part of the deal, and you're willing to do that, and you're willing to sacrifice a family, you're willing to sacrifice a car, you're willing to sacrifice taking a girl out on a date. You don't care, because this is your dream, this is what you got inside, this is your passion, this is what drives you, so you're willing to sacrifice that much. And if you are, then this is the right move for you, and do it as early as you can, so that by the time you're 25, 26, 27, when it gets harder, when those impulses to start a family, or when you just don't want to be living on your buddy's couch anymore, you can pursue another career. You have plenty of time then. But to be an actor, it's the most probable time for you to work is when you're younger, especially true for women.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like that response, Armando.
You're welcome, babe.
Thank you.
See, I don't know nothing, but I know a little bit of something.
Now let's take a caller now, because we have these callers waiting, and I've been just concentrating on email, so I think that it's the caller's time. And once again, we have all these women. Look at it. I'm sorry, Armando.
Guys,
I do love you.
Guys.
Okay, let's have a call from Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Yasmin. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good. Just wanted to let you know that your show is amazing, and also that I listen to the Sunday shows, and they're always great.
Thank you.
But my question is about...
What about chopped liver? I'm Nancy. I don't get a hello. Hi, Nancy. How you doing today?
How are you?
Hi.
That's my co-host, by the way.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go
We're
ahead.
talking to both of you, but my main question is about friendships.
Okay.
I had this particular friend who I've been having some challenges with, and primarily it's you know, I'm trying to make sure I'm honest and authentic with my friend, but I want to make sure I don't...
Can you speak up a little, because I can barely hear you?
Sure. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. My question is about a challenging friendship I have, and primarily it's because I have a friend who I'm trying to be honest with her, but at the same time I don't want to hurt her feelings, and I don't want to jeopardize the friendship. And the main challenge I have with her is that I feel that recently in any interactions I have with her, I always feel like I'm never understood and she doesn't support me. It's more like, well, let me give you advice and this is what you do wrong. And, you know, I just want to make sure that I don't demean her opinions, and that I know they're valuable, but at the same time I don't think they're a good assessment of me. And so I just want to make sure, how can I communicate that with her without hurting her feelings?
Okay, well, I can't promise you you're not going to hurt her feelings, because sometimes that's part of the process. But what you need to do is you need to sit her down and say, I'll give her a name, say her name's Monica, and say, Monica, I need you to be my friend and support me right now, not give me your opinion. There's a difference. There's a difference between her giving her, sometimes you don't need an opinion from anybody. Sometimes you don't need her to tell you what she thinks. You just need her to support you in whatever choices you make. You need to tell her what it is that you need from her, whether it's, sometimes you need an opinion because you want one. Sometimes you don't. Whatever it is you need from her, she has to be willing to give it to you as a friend, as long as you're willing to give it to her. If she insists on, well, I cannot agree with you, or I can't support you on something that I'm against or something, then tell her then you're not a real friend. Because honestly, friends are the ones that are there for you when the whole world isn't, or the whole world might think that you're wrong.
Right.
And the fact is that she probably will get hurt. And I can't guarantee that the friendship will not end or the friendship won't be hurt by this. But I could tell by your voice that you're struggling with this, and you shouldn't have to be struggling with the friendship in that way. If it's real sacred and true, you should just know that she will have your back no matter what. So you need to sit her down and tell her exactly what it is that you want,
Right.
and what you expect from her, what you're willing to offer her, and ask her, are you willing to give me this kind of friendship? And if she is, then that's great. But if she's not, then I would suggest to you that you find yourself another good friend.
Right. Yeah, I think the interesting aspect about my friend is that she's younger, and you know, she's really been for me in hard times. But I feel that now that she's growing, I think she's trying to prove a point, and I don't know what it is. And so I think that it might actually work for me if I let her know what I need. But
Nancy, if I could interrupt you for just 1 second.
Sure.
I've been listening to this whole conversation. I don't understand one word you said so
Well,
far.
you have 10
And
seconds,
that's-
so you better say it quick.
I'll send it back to you real quick, but I think this is a fundamental difference between men and women. You were talking and talking and talking. I didn't get a question. I didn't understand anything.
Well, I'll explain to him later, Nancy. Our time is up. Thank you so
no
much
problem.
for
But
calling.
thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
I'll explain
Tell
to
me,
you,
please.
Armando.
I have no idea what she was talking about.
I'll
What the
explain
hell
to
was she saying?
Well, we'll be back. We're going to a break. I will explain to him during the break. And we have Judy Davids coming from Distinguished Professionals to talk to you about business etiquette on the next half. Thank you.